So this is Protec 1 padlock. First up, I'm going to show you how I got into the lock, because cutaways don't magically happen, obviously. So I didn't have a key, and there's a hole here that lets you get access to the grub screw to take the lock apart when it's unlocked. And I'd started by drilling through that hole, using it as a pilot hole to then drill through the shackle underneath, so you can see the shackle's been drilled through, and then just so I can get good access to the grub screw, drill off a few millimeters to the right of it, and then through the shackle again, and then you can undo the grub screw, and then undo the cap on the face. But I'm going to spin the shackle round for a sec. That's not the main point of this video. We'll get to that now. So let me just get this right. So the main point to this video is to show a DBS bypass that's specific to Protec 1 padlocks, and you'll see why. So Protec 1 padlocks have got a face cap on, which I can't find. Oh, I know where it is. Obviously it's here. Right, okay. So this is the profile plate for Protec 1 padlock, and there we can see it's got a tab on it, and this is a recurring theme with Abloy. They allow you to front tension a lot of the locks with Classic, Sentry, Protec 1. Anyway, this is a Protec 2 profile plate, and the differences are there's no tab, it free spins, and the other difference is the profile itself isn't carried. On the Protec 2 profile, well, it's not a profile plate, it's just an anti-drill plate, I guess. This is common to every lock on Protec 2. The profile is carried on the arms that run down into the disc controller and down into the lock, whereas on Protec 1, the arms that go down into the lock are just plain, and the profile is determined by this plate. Anyway, this tab allows you to use this to tension the core, so as long as the disc blocking system arms aren't stacking, the disc blocking system won't trip. So in practicality, this is something I've spoken about in talks in the past, but I thought I'd show how the attack works in reality. So this is a front tensioning tool for Protec. Let's focus on that. And I don't know if you can see, but it's like got steps at the base, and these steps, can you see that? So it's the difference between that and that. See that and that, that and that. So this tensioner pushes this profile plate round just a few degrees more than the disc controller, and I'll show you what that looks like in the lock now, if I can get it together. Okay. Let's get this face cap on. So like I say, this is unique to not just Protec 1, but Protec 1 padlocks. The camlock might do it, actually, but the Euro and the deadbolt most certainly doesn't. Right. So we can tip this up now. If we get the tensioner, so you can see the disc blocking bars here, or the disc controller bars. So with this in, this means that the bars come together, but that's where they stop there. So everything's in the right position, but now I can tension the core without them stacking. If I pull the tensioner out a little bit, hopefully there, you can see them just moving that little bit more. So it's the difference between that, so they're nearly touching, and that. Do it again. The difference between that and that. So it's subtle, but it means that it's really easy to make a front tensioner that bypasses the disc blocking system for Protec 1 padlocks. So now I can tension the lock, and now I can try and get a pick in there, or whatever. So this pushes the profile plate round just a few degrees more than the disc controller. There we go. That's a practical example of a DBS bypass on Protec 1 padlocks.